Good afternoon. My name is Reverend Lawrence Brown. I'm the pastor of the New Jerusalem Baptist Church, and this video is for the purpose of instructions so that our members will have an idea as to what the seating arrangements are, that we have taken the painstaking responsibility of making sure that this building is safe and sound so that the members can feel comfortable when they are getting ready to worship. So I'm going to simulate coming into the building. I'm going to simulate myself as being one of you when you come into the building. The first thing that you do when you come into the building, you will already have your mask on. When you come into the building, there will be a thermometer specialist, a deacon, and an usher. You come in, you walk over to the sanitizing station. The deacon will squirt you. You will wash your hands, and you will proceed to go into the sanctuary. Now, as you can tell, there are signs here, right here, that says, please do not sit here, social distancing, okay? And where there is a sign saying, do not sit here, that means you do not sit there. So for example, on this particular row, I would be able to sit here, I would be able to sit here, I would be able to sit here. As you can tell, each place that I'm sitting is between the signs. And that will be every row that we will allow you to sit on. That will be the rows that you'll be able to sit on. Those will be the places that you can sit. Now, if there is family members, such as immediate family, husband, wife, and children, we're going to allow them to sit together. Now, also, in addition to the fact to make sure that we do keep you safe, as I walk to the front, I want you to know that according to these rows, someone will be able to sit on the first row, someone will be able to sit on the third row, someone will be able to sit on the fifth row, someone will be able to sit on the seventh row, and someone will be able to sit on the ninth row in this section. On this section, as you can tell what that is, we're sitting over other pew. This row, this section right here would be the first row, someone will sit there, the third row, someone will sit there, the fifth row, someone will sit there, the seventh row, someone will sit there, and the ninth row. In other words, the second, the fourth, the sixth, and the eighth rows will be taped off. And the only time we will actually use those rows, if we have to, is in the case of overload. So those rows that I just mentioned will have a piece of tape and a sign on them saying, please do not sit on this particular row. We will already inform the ushers as to that, and they will know not to even sit you in those seats, okay? Now, also, when we get ready to have our devotion, we will actually have a microphone sitting on the stand. For example, let me get it. This will already be here, but for demonstration purposes, it will be sitting right here. And when the deacon, we will only have one deacon that will do devotion. When the deacon comes and do the devotion, he's going to stand here. He's not going to grab hold to the mic. He's just going to sit in front of the mic. He's going to do his devotion. The other deacons will be sitting here, and they will be assisting him, but he will be the only one that's here. Now, once, hopefully, he won't touch the mic and he won't touch the stand. But in the event that he does, and we're not going to rely on the ushers because I'm here. So what will happen is, once the deacon finishes, whoever might be using the stand, we will take a piece of this, one of these wipes. We will take the microphone. If in the event it has been touched, we will take the microphone. Now, granted, all these microphones will have already, in the beginning, already been wiped down. We wipe them down after that particular person, and we will pop it back in, wipe it down again, wipe the entire stand down, and hopefully that will be sufficient, and that way we won't have to worry about anybody touching the mic. So it will be sanitized. Okay. Now, with that being said, in the event that the choir is going to sing, let me go to this location. In the event of the choir singing, as you can see in the video, to keep people from being on top of each other, we have put these seat arrangements in a sense. For example, on this row, someone will sit here. But on the next row, no one will sit there. On this row, someone will sit here. And as you can tell by looking at the sign, no one will actually be sitting directly behind someone. So, sit here, sit here. On this side here, where somebody's sitting here, no one is sitting there. And that's for safety purposes, to make sure that no one is standing up over them talking or singing. Okay? So, with that being said, that's how the choir will be seated. Then, this is also in the beginning as we come into the building. As we come into the building, we will also do the same procedure over here. There'll be a deacon and a thermometer specialist along with the usher that will bring you in. You will get your hands sanitized, you'll have your mask upon, entering the building. The ushers will take and they will sit you according to how we previously said in the beginning. One more nuance to all of this is this. When it comes time for the offering, we're going to change the offering up so that we're not passing pans and touching pans. So once we get ready to go home, there will be a deacon at both doors, that door and that door, that will be there to receive your offering so that you don't have to pass a plate or you don't have to pass a bucket or whatever we've been doing, so that you can just directly put your money into that dispenser and go on out the building. So what we're trying to do, what this whole instructional video is to help you to understand that we're doing everything we possibly can to make this building as safe and sound as possible. Now, this may cause some changes that you're not accustomed to, but I guarantee it is designed for your best interest. So we would appreciate you looking this over and examining this so that when you come back into the building, when we do come back in the building, you'll be ready to worship in a safe manner. So I want to thank you for tuning in. I want to thank you for watching this. Share this video with other members of the church. You can go to the New Jerusalem page, see this particular ad. You can go to our webpage, Facebook webpage, and you can also see this on YouTube. So for any other pastor, preacher, or whatever they might be looking as to how they're going to go into that building, hopefully this will serve as an indication of how to kind of facilitate your members as you transition from your outside or your Wi-Fi or whatever you've been doing into your building. Hopefully this will serve as an instructional video for you as well. Thank you for tuning in and have a great day.